Can never tell if it's working. Ah, there we go. Stream Live Custom. Stream Live Custom? I have no idea what this means. Hi, we are back today for a little while to check out some more of Aberration. Yes. I talked quite a bit yesterday, and I tried to get a lot of information out as fast as I could, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult because there's so much to this. And I know I talk fast, so I'm going to try not to rehash the things I talked about yesterday, but I kind of wanted to show off a few of the cool Aberration things here. So you can see, I wasn't super inspired for the home I built here. I just was having a really hard time thinking about what I actually wanted to build. I wanted to try out the new cliff platforms. So you can see there's actually 3 of them around my property, and I've connected them up. I am using some of the eco-stable stuff to just add a little bit to the appearance. I like the railings, and like this bottom part here is eco-stable. Basically what I did was I built down from the platform because I was originally going to put just a bunch of platforms up here and have that, you know, be my house. But I realized I'm lazy, and it's going to be a pain in the butt for me to haul everything up on the elevator and unload. I don't want to do that. I just want to ride into my house and drop off my stuff. But I did find a pretty good use for the upper parts of the cliff platforms here. You can see I've got, you know, my rock drake parked on one, and I've got my roll rats parked up here, and then I've got one of my crabs parked there. So basically building on these is a lot like building on a tree platform where you need to find a way to lay your foundations on it as best you can, because there's no snap points on this, and you are going to need foundations in order to build walls, you know, and whatever else you need. So this one you can see is unfinished. I haven't put the foundations around it yet. I've got ceilings here basically connecting into it from my bridge so I can walk over. And you can see here, like, I left a little bit, since this right below is basically just a house for animals. I left this little area here unfinished because I like being able to look down in there. You can see if I come over here to the stone platform what it looks like. That's what it looks like unfinished. So let me fly on down. Okay, or not. I'm just gonna crash into my gate. But you can see what I did was I used sort of some complicated pillar methods in order to kind of be able to build down and line everything up. You can see it's not perfect here. I tried placing another wall, but it stuck through the door and made it impossible to get some of these wider animals like the Anki inside. So what I had to do to fill the gap was just kind of fake it with some pillars. But I could build all the way up. I tried it. I actually decided I kind of like that gap. But it provides a little bit of protection since animals are always falling from above down into my area for these guys that are parked in here. So it's not a bad thing. And over here, this is part of the steampunk mod. You can't see it because it's sort of a weird glitch. When you log out and back in, it disappears. But if I unlatch and then relatch, you can see I got a trike on here. This is a trike powered generator. And I had never really used one before. You know, I'd already had power basically on Ragnarok, and I hadn't bothered. But here we've got lamps. You can see. Well, hello there. There is nothing connecting them under the ground. Let's see, is he typing? No, he's not. Coco is escaping. What? Where's she at? I don't know. Alright, well, let me go find Coco. But yeah, you can see they don't have any cords. If I were to go through, you wouldn't see any connections. I do, like, with water connect. Ah. There we go. I do usually connect the water, you know, pipes through the ground, but with this power, it has a really long radius. In fact, my neighbor that lives up on this cliff over here, I dropped a couple of lights in his place because it was dark, and sure enough, the trike power generator was enough to wirelessly power it. So that's one of the beauties of it. And, you know, if you're playing on a public server, I'm probably not going to be much help to you because I think public server life is terrible. And, you know, I've played there and I never want to go back. If you're playing on a private where you and your friends are able to change things around, or it's a nice server that, you know, someone else has rented but they made it open to the public, I highly recommend Steampunk. It is one of my favorite mods. The only one I like better is Jones' Egg and Poop Collector. So, part of Jones here is we got this thatch and fertilizer silo. And what that does is it takes poop out of this egg and poop collector here. I know I've talked about this before in my other videos. And it puts it into your compost bins. Now, you know, for those of you who have played vanilla and don't have something like this, basically if you need to keep your crops fertilized, this guy poops, you gotta pick it up, and then you gotta run and put it into your compost bin. See, mine's back over here somewhere. Yeah. You know, and then you gotta put thatch in, and you gotta wait. Well, this here automatically picks up the poop. It automatically puts thatch into it, so if you've got multiple compost bins, it automatically collects the fertilizer, and then you can set it to automatically fertilize your crops in your greenhouse. Or in your garden if you don't have a greenhouse, you're not fancy like me. And you're all set. But even more so, fertilized eggs. You know, if you've really messed around with it, the temperature on the eggs is a pain in the butt to get right. You need a bunch of air conditioners or campfires or to be just in the right environment. But we've got this little thing up here. It just makes life so much easier. Stop. Stop! I'm terrible at the elevator. So this is an egg incubator, and it can be picked up and moved around. I just kind of have it sitting here because I can hatch things in the house with it there or in the yard, so that's why I left it there. But they're always the perfect temperature when you drop it near one of these, and the range is really good. Like I said, I can hatch in the yard out towards here, or I can hatch on my roof if I'm hatching a rock drake, or I can hatch in my house. So it is a very, very excellent mod for the game. And so is Steampunk. It just adds a lot of extra stuff. Though I will warn you, Steampunk is sort of end game. Oh my, how did you get out? Get your butt over here. You are not supposed to be out. Ah. So, yeah, so this guy here, I might as well take you upstairs and show off the glow animals to you. Because I do have one of everything. And this, is this the girl or a guy? This is a guy, I think. He snuck out of my breeding pens. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and turn off breed names. There we go. So here we've got the ones that are in the beginner areas. These are the bulb dogs. They are awfully hideous and cute at the same time. I absolutely adore these guys. And they're the easiest ones to find. Then as you go down into the blue crystal area, you got these guys here. I must be hungry or thirsty or something. There we go. These are the little shine goats. They're absolutely adorable too. And then there's a couple of caves in the green area. Or at least one that I know of that has these guys. These are the little glowtails. Also very cute. And then down in the red crystal area, you got these guys. These are the beautiful featherlights. Oops, this is the button I was looking for. There we go. And they are tamed with different mushrooms. The bulb dogs wants aquatic. The shine goats want agrivic. These guys, glowtails, they want whichever their narcotic mushroom is. I can't remember, but you can tell because it says on the description. And these guys want the yellow mushrooms, and I don't know why I'm having a brain fart for what the yellow and narcotic mushrooms are called. Let's go find pork chop, because pork chop will have stuff in him and we can look. Yeah, and as usual, pork chop's probably missing. Wait, pork chop? Are you upstairs, or is that the wild one I'm hearing? No, that's a dodo. Let's see. Pork chop. Pork chop! If you're wondering who the heck pork chop is, that's my moss chops. So... yeah, so I usually have a fiber monkey, as I like to call them, the, Gigapithecus? I don't remember what the real name is. The Yeti, basically. Wandering around somewhere getting me fiber. And since those aren't in the Aberration expansion, I looked up, you know, who's good at fiber that is in Aberration. And it turns out moss chops aren't bad. So let's go ahead and make this thing a little bit faster. And see if we can find good old pork chop, who is constantly lost. And what are my turtles doing? I have no idea. Pork chop. Where are you hiding, pal? There he is. Come here, you. Yep, nope. There we go. This is pork chop. He ended up on my roof the other day because I found him outside the yard when I was out, and I just kind of tossed him up there, and he kind of wandered around the roof for a bit. It was okay. At least I knew he was alright. So, let's go find Mr. Pork Chop. Take a look inside. What have you got? So, here we go. So, these are the ones you use for the glowtails, the auric, and the acerbic are the ones you use for... or, excuse me, I'm sorry. The acerbic are the ones you use for the glowtails, and the auric are the ones you use for the featherlights. But now, let's go have a look and see if we can find where these animals spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and go on Alexander today and not give him a slush and just deal with the slow speed, and hopefully I will glide and not be retarded. But before I do that, for the sake of the video, I'm going to infinite stats myself, just to make things a little bit easier. And you know what? I'm going to infinite stats you too, because we are going to go to some interesting places today. Alright. So, I need to head back towards the portal. Ah, jeez. I'm so bad at this. Head back towards the portal to show you the cave where we found the glowtails. Now, if you look at the spawn maps, there are other locations that these things spawn. But I haven't found them. I just found the super easy one that was close to the portal. Oh, yeah. I tried muting myself on Discord here to cough. Let me just go ahead and do this in the video. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm staring at this blue crab going, ooh, you're kind of pretty. Still like my purple crab better. Alright, and we're walking and we're walking. Wait, are you not in climb mode? Climb. Let's see if I can glide a little bit here. I'm so terrible at these things. Yeah. I don't know why I've been having so much issue lately with gliding, but I felt a little bit better because everybody else was having gliding issues yesterday, so... walk past. almost to the portal. Should be able to glide for good ways. Yeah, hit the mushroom. Great. So, okay, over here you can see where the portal is, where the rings are. I'm not going to go back in there and show you how to get in and out because I did that yesterday. And we're swimming. See, this is a nice thing about rock drakes. The first time I fell in the water, I was like, oh no! You know, I'm imagining Wyvern getting knocked off. Yeah, they can swim. So, looking up, here's the portal. It's the end of the portal. I'm going to climb up real quick and just kind of show you where I come out. So, from where I am, you should be able to see the entrance to the portal is right there. So now we're going to turn back around. We're going to kind of come right off this cliff. You can see real well where we are. Let me see if I can find you a GPS too. So, right in... the numbers were weird there for a minute. Right around this area, 48.2, 26.3. You want to start thinking about heading down this cliff. And you see this nice area right here. Ooh. There we go. Why is Marshmallow down there? Oh, that's a little weird. Alright, so now we are at 48.4, 26.6. You see this big... Oh, wow, I am locking up like crazy. Oh, because I'm entering a cave. But you see this big cave entrance right here from the water. It's a little bit hard to see. But we're going to go ahead and head in. It is a scary cave. It is also an artifact cave, so here we're going to get the lag. I don't know why. Marshmallow. Why are you here? Alright. Some mushrooms in this cave. I'm going to pick them. Now, I can't remember if there's Nameless down here or not, because we both have bulb dogs on, but we'll just keep our ears open. I'm going to take my GPS off my bar, and I'm going to put my nice primitive charge lantern on it. I don't want Mijo. I don't want that. I want mushrooms. Give me mushrooms. Well, let's see. We should have a few at least. So we need the acerbic mushrooms. Here's some more. I know I'm getting all quiet because I'm tense. I don't like going down into these places. So there's a nice path down in here. And the last time I came down in here with Jolene, we freaked out. We may have tamed a few Ravagers. Because our Ravagers could not fit in here. This is definitely something that has to be done with just yourself. So, keep that in mind. So I've got my steampunk mallet out, so this is going to make my life a little bit easier. You can see right there is a female glowtail. And I pissed off the centipede. I hate these things because they break my armor. My armor is expensive as hell to fix. Do you understand me? Expensive. Now, did I hit the glowtail? No, I didn't. Well, aren't you pretty? Look at you. You're all black with green. Yeah. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to fly and show the people the cave. Just kind of give them a quick demonstration of this area. And you're going to come with me. Because I gave Jelani back her black one. And yes, I don't need more glowy animals. I have a small problem. It happens. There we go. You know what? Let's turn your light bulb on. How about that? Huh? Yeah? Yeah. Who's a pretty girl? You're a pretty girl. Okay. So let's come on through. There's a path around this way. I was gonna fly, but I'm gonna see. I think I have some Ravagers down here. Yeah! Random Ravagers we tamed last time we were here. I was gonna grab a saddle off of one of my guys that was waiting at the gate. But I didn't. There's usually some nasties down in here. I don't know if these two Ravagers were just having lunch or what. But you gotta be really careful. Because I got punted off down into this water here last time. And it's got piranhas, and it's got eels, and it's got jellyfish, and all kinds of nasty things. There's also crabs in here. You see there's a crab right there. So we're gonna be as careful as we can be. There's a wild Ravager. So I think, whoa. Hello, 82 Ravager. No. You can't get it out. Can't get it out of here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fly here. Get these guys parked back in a nice spot for the next person that comes and visits in here. They're probably gonna starve to death at some point, but wait, where did they go? Come on, guys. Yeah, I mean, you can tell they're not good. They just are. Anyway, so we come along through here, and there's a nice pathway. We weren't really sure where we were supposed to go from here, so they made a zip line. I think there is a path that will lead you somewhere? No, I think we had the zip line up. So if you come across this water here, crab is waiting for you. I think it's also a dead end, but if you come up here where the Carno and the Raptors are sitting, you'll see a nice path. Now this is rather difficult to traverse without a Ravager, so you can tame stuff in here. We did not force tame it at all. We just had meat and tamed it the normal way. But there's also Seekers in here. Oh man. Wish my light was off now. Yeah, I should've left my light off, huh? I hate Seekers. I'm just gonna swing this thing in front of me and hope I hit it. Because trying to follow them whilst they circle you is a pain in the butt. So what does it look like actually from third person? I usually play in first person. Okay, it looks just as bad as I thought it did. There we go. Come on. Die, Seeker. You're obnoxious. Really wish I hadn't turned that bulb on now. I hate them so much. Just swinging my hammer. Waiting for the Seeker to die. Oh, this is so exciting. Die! Oh my goodness, this thing is so obnoxious. If I put my back against the wall, it won't be able to circle me. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Holy cow. Okay, so you can see I placed some zip lines in here, and this is where my zipline pants work really, really well. Hi, Carno. That's a weird place to be stuck. But you can see she and I went through and we tamed a bunch of glowtails and ended up leaving some of the uglier ones behind simply because we had so many. Because we were excited. We hadn't seen the glowtails before. So if we come in through here, everything's all shimmery. But I think if you go left or right, it's, it's the same thing. Leads to the same place. And you get some nice caves back in here. Goes really deep. And there's lots and lots of glowtails all back in through here. And the occasional seeker, which is a pain in the butt. But you can see more pathways. I don't know why I made that zip line. I think I wanted to go somewhere quickly. Who knows? I really don't know half the time why I make zip lines. I find them all over the place. Here we got some more Ravagers. Yeah, so this is a place you need to come when you have decent armor. You know, I didn't go through the cave just because I didn't want the Ravagers jumping me, but you walk along this cave, and here we go. Here's your artifact. And I'm not sure which artifact this is, so let's take a look. It is the Depths. So yeah. I think there is a quick exit out of here, but I can't remember for sure. I think we may have gotten slightly lost, but yeah. These shimmering areas are so cool. Ooh, hey, you actually managed to hit me. Yeah. Yes, Carno. But yeah, so I would recommend coming down here with a gun, or at least taming a Ravager or a Carno or something as soon as you see one. Ah! This is annoying. I think this just takes me back to the water. Whoa, rubber band there. Yep, Thanks. Thank you for my repair bill on the steampunk armor. All of you can go to hell. There we go. Ah! I have no idea where this goes. Let's just kind of float up here and see where this takes us. Wouldn't it be crazy if it took us to the surface? No, it's an invisible wall. Okay. So now we're back at the entrance. And we have ourselves a new little friend. Yes, Raptor, Scorpion. I have no interest in you. You go away, okay? I'm gonna cheat walk here in a sec. But I just wanted to give you sort of a quick tour. And you will find your glowtails in this cave here. So if you're like me and you just, gotta catch them all, this is a good spot for glowtails. Marshmallow! Don't know why you're stuck here, but you are. So, yeah. Ooh, that lag when you exit a cave. Alright. So, Alexander, this is not helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back home, and I'm gonna swap to a decent glowy. I'm gonna take you down towards the red. And we are most certainly going via balloon, because Alexander and I do okay together, but sometimes he just makes me want to rip my hair out. So this map is so easy to get lost on, but getting better about it. I recognize things now. I get around pretty good. Except on the rock trade, because I'm terrible at the rock trade. And you're back in your parking spot, pal. I'll come see you later. Someone set off a flare. Well then. Alright, so I couldn't help myself. I tamed a new glowy, which is unfortunate. And now I'm going to take this lovely little light that I think is on. Yep. I'm going to head down into the red zone and show you that area out. We can talk about all the fun things down there. Wait, where's the balloon? Ah, there it is. I was like, are they trolling me? Did they take my balloon? No, no. Okay. So let us go into the scary red zone. So I'm going to be taking the quick way in. I think I was going to show you the path yesterday, and I just kind of forgot. In and out of here. There's many paths in and out of here. This is obviously not a great path for you to come in and out of, but it is the shortest path for me. And I think I'll probably just do that later. Because the balloon is slow, and I don't want to have to deal with it. We are all so sick of Santa right now. So I get really lost in the blue zone, so I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to follow the coast so I don't get incredibly lost down here. There is a walking path into the red zone, too. I would love to show you that path, except that I only ever find it by accident. So, I'm going to take you the easy, short, quick way down into the red. So we're coming past my second home here that I'm working on building. Right on a lovely nameless spawn. What is that in my yard? Is that a megalosaurus in my yard? No, it's a roll rat. Okay, you are welcome to stay here, roll rat. So here we are. You can see the big red crystals down here. I suppose you could call it a purple zone, but it's the red crystals. That's why I call it the red zone. I mean, because you'll find resources, crystals, that you need to craft many of the saddles and other new items that are in Aberration, and you get the green in the what I call the green zone, blue in the blue zone, and the red down here. Now these giant crystals, they are not mineable. So I'm probably going to be running into seekers. I'm almost tempted to stop and turn off my bulb, honestly, so I don't have to deal with seekers. And I'm in a balloon, so I'm not really going to have to deal with nameless much. But we'll see how it goes. So here we are. We're down in the red zone. And oops, I forgot to put on my armor. Oh boy. So there you go. Radiation everywhere. That was a little bit of a surprise. I'm gonna go ahead and put infinite stats on my balloon. And it was only a little bit of a surprise because thought I had my hazmat suit on. But yeah, so you do want a hazmat suit before you come down here. There are some spots that are safe, but there's even more unsafe areas. Glowina Glowinstein! Okay, I'm sorry. I dropped that thing off once to go pick up a featherlight. I didn't know Glowina Glowinstein was still alive. Why have I not come back for you, Glowina? I'm so sorry. Sorry, I forgot to turn Discord off, so you're hearing beeping sounds from that. There we go. Up we go. Let's C to ascend. So you can see the eyeballs on my screen. That means there's a full level animal around here, and it's probably that seeker. So we're just heading over this way because I want to show you what the red crystals you can mine look like. So you see down right here, not these giant crystals, but these tiny little red ones. These are the kinds you can mine. Ah, so many seekers coming for me. Well, I am getting out of here because I do not like dealing with seekers. Much rather deal with nameless in the balloon. So, we came down right over here next to this structure. I call it the spine. You can see it goes all the way down from here. Into a lake of liquid elements. And you can see you can follow this spine all the way around. But we're not going to, not yet. We're going to go ahead and head down in here because I wanted to show you where the rock drake eggs are. So we're just going to straight up descend. And usually we come down here on our rock drakes. You can. But we're just coming down for now. In the balloon, slowly. Balloon is slow. So you see these yellow crystals down here. Or, not yellow crystals, I guess it's just a yellowish glow from a plant or some part of the structure. That's a good indication that you are in the rock drake area. So, I'm not sure if there's any in the areas further up, but I always come down here right above the water to this yellow area, and that's where I sort of start my rock drake egg search. Now, this place is going to be crawling with rock drakes. So that's why the balloon is infinite statted and I am infinite statted. Because this is very, very dangerous. So it doesn't really matter if you go left or right. There should be nests both directions. Just remember where you are so that you can get back out. So we're going to come down. Actually, we're going to come into here behind the waterfall. You can hear a rock drake somewhere behind me. Yeah. You see, they're all stealthed. They will leap off and come at you, and I had a passenger in the balloon just kind of riding, and she got instantly killed. You can see how he just did that, and that killed her. So, here's what the nests look like. They're sort of down low. And you can see these things, these purple things that look like big glowy purple acorns. That is your rock drake egg. So we're going to go ahead and raise ourselves up a bit. That was a little bit too much. And you can see here, they're all throughout this area. And there's tons of them here. Now these also work a lot like the wyverns, where if you see one of a pretty color and then the nest is close by, you have a chance to get an egg from that one. Doesn't matter if it's male or female, you can get one that appearance. We have tested this on multiple occasions. And a lot like the wyverns too, if there's an empty nest and you get new rock drakes down here, they have a chance to spawn in those eggs. So if you're down here with a bunch of people on rock drakes clearing it out, you have a chance to kind of force the spawn of a pretty rock drake. But it is difficult, very terrifying. So we're going to just keep going. You can see there's areas all in throughout here with the rock drake eggs. So it is quite scary to get them. We come up along here. This is usually the path I follow. Sorry, the balloon just does not ascend and descend very well. So this is a nasty area. But you come down below this. And we got even more eggs just down here in these crevices. And you gotta be really fast getting them and getting the heck out of there. So I'm not really sure how on earth you would do this without a balloon or without already having a rock drake, because it is terrifying. These rock drakes do not play. I mean, my first egg was definitely with this balloon, so I came down here and picked a whole bunch, and I had sort of an area I'd run to and reset aggro, and then I'd come back and try again. So let me go ahead and make sure this is safe. Grab an egg. I'll show you what happens when I grab an egg. This is a level 8. That's terrible. So infinite statting and taking it is not a terrible thing. Let's see. Every rock drake in the area is now after you. Every single one. Look at that. They're all coming. So, kind of my marker was, and there's more eggs in here too, was this big skeleton down here. When I hit about the skull, they would stop coming, but honestly, it's terrifying. Rock drakes are no joke. Alright, so now you see where I am. Here's the big spine that leads up. You could have just kept coming down straight here, but I don't know. I sort of started at the other end and worked my way here. But now that you've seen, I'm going to go ahead and head up a bit. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. No, that's the wrong button. C is up. Look at the, look, what are you doing, Blue? No, no. Up, up, up. I don't know why they thought they needed to add up and down controls on this balloon. It was perfectly fine the way it was. It was so much easier to fly. It takes forever. I'm churning this because I'm going a little bit forward even as I push only the ascend button. So, I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. It's just trying to keep myself about in the spine here. And I'm sorry about Discord. I should probably just go ahead and exit that so you guys aren't hearing all that sound. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Now you're not hearing any sound anymore from Discord. Alright, so here we are. Now I'm going to show you a Reaper Queen. Dun, 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 dun. So, I know there's several areas. In fact, we stumbled on a Reaper Queen yesterday by accident. I didn't really even realize we were in a spawn. But evidently, we were indeed in a Reaper Queen spawn, because we tamed a Featherlight, and my friend Jelani was like, hang on, let me just take a minute to go ahead and, you know, uh, fiddle with the settings on it, put some points in. And while she was doing that, she had a Reaper Queen spawn right next to her at the charge station. And there may have been a lot of screaming and running, and not necessarily from her. Okay, so you can see we got the spine here. This is what I was looking for. We're going to follow along the spine. Because I am an expert at getting lost, so I have to look for visual landmarks. Anytime somebody gives me GPS coordinates, it's far harder for me to follow that than to be like, what's near you? And of course, then you get the guys that are like, a rock and a tree. Oh. Alright, never mind. Give me the GPS coordinates. I'll figure it out. So we are gonna keep following the spine here. And if I make a left here and keep going, I believe that's where I accidentally ran into the Reaper Queens that one day, and there was about 4 or 5 underground. Let's see if they will make their appearance for us. I thought I found a waterfall somewhere around here. Was it up here? I am so bad at getting lost in this game. It is terrible. Somehow I think I didn't go the right way. Maybe it wasn't on the left, maybe it was straight or right. This doesn't look right for some reason. Looks like I'm back in the... Well, hey! Guess what, guys? I found the entrance down into the blue... Or from the blue zone into the red zone. Yeah, I totally went the wrong way. Let's go ahead and give this balloon another slush. I've already got seekers following me. So let's go ahead and follow the spine again. Yeah, I know, I'm taking damage. I know there was something to do with this platform. I went some direction from that platform. Where was it? Did I go? Let's try going straight and see what happens. That doesn't look right either. Wait, I hear a waterfall. The Reaper Queen was close to the waterfall. This waterfall, I think. Yeah, I think I was looking for crystal. And I happened upon Reaper Queen over here. Crystal and featherlights, that is. So I'm just keeping my eyes open because what you see is ground shaking. Let me double check. See, what does it say? Where am I? The spine. That's not it. Alright. I knew they were coming for me. Maybe it was over here? Oh man, I am so bad at getting lost. Yeah! Okay, alright. So this area is what? It is still a spine? That can't be right. You can see what I mean about it all looking alike, right? Yeah. So... check up here. This might be up here. Just gonna keep looking for the ground, shaking. Hope's End. That sounds like a perfect place. And if I can figure out where I am, I'll show you the GPS coordinates, but I want to make sure I can see one first. Let's see where we are. Hope's End still. So just look down here. No ground shaking. Yeah, I think I'm terribly lost. This is normal. I mean, at least you're getting a nice bird's eye view of what's down here. Ugh, Seekers. Seekers is what's down here. Seekers. Lost Roads. Ah, that's it. That's it. I was like, what was the name of that place? Lost Roads. So you can hold down H to see where you are. Lost Roads. There we go. So let's just keep riding around until we see one. There's one! Hello, honey! How are you? And you can see they've got two prongs on the end of their tail. Where does she go? Come here, honey. Come on out. I want to say hi to you. Hello? I don't even see her rolling through the ground. I know she's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. You see that right below me? It's hard to see with the balloon. But that is her moving under the ground, and that's your indication that there's a Reaper nearby. And if I go ahead and scroll in on her, Reaper Queen that is, can't seem to get her in my spyglass because she's not in a great spot. Let's see, let's try moving here. No, this is risky. No, she's gonna be a pain in the butt. But I guarantee to you that is a Reaper Queen. There we go, Reaper Queen. Look at her, she is an angry, angry lady. There we go. So that is a Reaper Queen, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what you need to impregnate you with babies in order to get your own Reaper. So we are going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. So, don't think I'm going to be going out the way I came in. I'm actually doing that on purpose to kind of help myself familiarize myself with this area. I see, actually, it looks like we're pretty darn close to a blue area. And then from there I can see green up above. So we're going to go ahead and head this way. And I'm going to take note of where we are in the green area and know that we can just come down and go straight in. Because this is important to me, being someone who is absolutely constantly lost. Ah, sorry that took so long to find her. I was like, there's a weird name to the area where I found them. What was it? It's Lost Roads. And I forgot to get you the GPS coordinates. I am so sorry. Well, I do know that there are plenty of other people that'll post them, so, you know, I'll let you guys look it up. I'm not offended if you watch other YouTube videos. I am definitely not the best at anything. I'm familiar with it, and I tend to like to find safe ways to do things, but, you know, more power to you. Do what you need to do. Alright, so, for my point of reference, and for yours, we are right next to the portal. you just follow the spine down in. I've seen this area before. I've never gone down in there. That is where we are. That is pretty amazing. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here today, but I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you all take care, and I see you back next time. Bye-bye.